in this video I'm going to show you how to calculate the RMS of the complex wave that we receive out of these two sine waves. This is the first sine wave, and the values here are amplitudes. So this is just the amplitude values of the first sine wave, which is plotted here. It's a red sine wave. These are the amplitude values of the second sine wave, which is plotted here. It's a blue sine wave. And these are the time points. You may be confused by 0.0, 0.0, but they're not exactly 0.0. You can see here, this one is 0.022, this one is 0.027, and so on and so forth. But we don't have enough space to represent this, and you may, if you want, you can do this or something like that, okay? Just to increase the number, but there is no need to do so. How do we get the RMS? So we have amplitude of one sine wave, amplitude of a different sine wave, and what do we do to get an RMS? Well, we need first the complex wave. The complex wave is received by adding up all of these amplitude values at every single point. So what we're going to do first is click on equal sign in this field here, and it will automatically move us to the formula mode. When we enter the formula now, we can type in B3 plus B4, right? So I want these two values to be combined. Then you can click enter or just click aside, and it will automatically do the job for you. Now I want to do the same with C3 plus C4, right? Excellent. And now I have amplitude values of the complex wave, first two amplitude values, right? At the point 0.0 and 0.005, right? But I need amplitude values for the whole thing, and it's a very long sheet, right? What I'm going to do now is going to click on these two and select this cross. You can see this black cross in the corner of this cell. You can click on it and drag. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just show you how to do this for the portion of this complex wave, and you're going to do the whole thing. So your assignment is to calculate the whole thing. Now the complex wave of this one is this. So we received some amplitude values of the complex wave, and that's good for us. We receive them at these time points, right? Now what do we need to do? We need to square those values, right? Square. Okay. That's the second step in our process. So squaring the values is very simple. Click on equal again, and then you want to square the value, meaning that you want to multiply the value by itself. So 0.0 in this case, or B6 multiplied, this is a star symbol for multiply, by B6, right? So I want to multiply it by itself. B6 times B6. Oops. You see I messed it up. So B6 times B6, and that's it. Now what I want to do the same again. I want to click on this cross and drag all the way here, right? Now I received C6 times C6, D6 times D6, right? And so on and so forth. And I received these numbers here. You don't have to pay attention to this number, it's basically 0. Right. The next thing I want to do is, I guess, average, right? Average all the square values. So average all the squared values. How do I do this? So you can go here. I simply just need to click on equal and type in average. It will automatically bring up this function, and I should click on it, and it will automatically open for me parentheses. Now I want all of these values from B7, then column, to P7, right? And you can see how it automatically selected them, right? I don't have to write every single column like B7, C7, D7, and so on and so forth. I close the parentheses and click on enter. And here it is, average of all the squared values. And the last point, or the last step, is square root of the average of this value, square root. How do I receive it? Well, click on or type in equal sign again and type in here sqrt, right? Here is the function, and we need just this number. Close the parentheses, enter, and here you go. So this is the square root of the average, and this is our RMS amplitude. So I can maybe RMS, what's the RMS? 0.747, right? That's our RMS, and this is how you can calculate it in Excel very easily. All right, that would be it. Good luck, and let me know if you have any questions.